Hi everyone, hi all you lovelies, and welcome to my channel, or if you're not new here, welcome to this video. Either way, I appreciate you so much taking time out of your day to listen to hear me yap. So I thought I would give you just a quick update, like life update, and including my school journey, my GLP-1, what's kind of to expect for this channel, how's it going with my fiance, all that stuff. And I'll make it brief. So one of the things that I've talked about in previous videos is that I walked away from my corporate career and I have been going to full-time school to become a therapist. It's been my calling. I have zero regrets, and I just wanted to touch base on how my first bi-term went. So the program goes in bi-terms, and if anyone's interested in this specific program that I'm on, it's fully online, fully accredited, and it's awesome. Just send me an email. I don't know that I necessarily need the university associated with my YouTube videos, so I don't really have much hesitation, but it's a great program. And I'm happy to talk about it like offline. So yeah, so I finished my first bi-term. I got 2 A's. I got a 96% and a 98%. And I took, my first course was Intro to the Counseling Profession, and the other one was Theories of Counseling, and I absolutely loved both. Some of the things that I really like is I don't feel alone in my age group. I am in my upper 40s now, and that was a big hesitation in me changing careers, but I will tell you there are plenty of people that are in midlife that are in these programs. Yes, absolutely. There's those in their 20s and just starting out. And that's fantastic because I think, you know, the profession needs all different backgrounds, life experiences, and there are things that come with our younger ages that we don't get at our older ages. And it's just nice because it's a really great group and a variety of backgrounds as well. So if you are looking into a field, whether it be counseling or something else, and you're concerned like, oh, I'm going to be the only person that doesn't have like my bachelor's in the same field. For example, I don't have a bachelor's in psychology. I have a bachelor's in health administration, and I also have my MBA. So a lot of my background is business minded. But the great thing about the counseling industry is like you know, people are going to come into your office with a diverse background of experiences, of life experiences. And it's kind of cool that even though I'm moving away from what I used to do, I have a lot of experience in what it feels like to work for corporate America, to work in business. I have a high level of, I'm very technically savvy. So I have a lot of tech skills, and along with my life experiences of just going through some hard times, difficult relationships, and unfortunately abusive situations, I can draw on to some of my other work experiences as well, just to have a better sense of empathy and understanding for those that are out in the business world that work with technology, that work with healthcare and in systems and clinical trials and all that stuff. So my point being is that there's a great diverse background of people that I think are going to be beneficial to people that are seeking help for mental health. But if you're out there, you know, considering a career change or exploring another area of work or passion, even if it's like in the sense of a hobby, just know, although you're going to feel nervous at first, that you will likely not be the only person who's worried because they might not have an exact nice matchup of background. Like the other thing I feel like present in society is that a lot of people's career paths are no longer that like perfect, nice linear path where, you know, they started out in a company as like an associate, and then they became a manager, and then they became a director, and they're still in that same industry, and it's all nice and neat and in a box. And in part it's because, you know, companies don't retain and train people like they used to. I think I'm going to have a separate video on like some of the reasons why I stepped out of corporate America, but there aren't those companies, something on my shirt, there aren't those companies that are willing to train and really invest in their employees a lot of times, which is unfortunate. When you find a company that's like that, that sees you as an individual that's worth giving the opportunities and the cross-functional training and the ability to advance, that's amazing. But unfortunately, it's becoming a rarity. So a lot of people are going to be in your same situation if you're looking to expand your careers or your interest horizons. You're trying to branch out a little bit more. You won't be alone. I certainly don't feel alone in this program. I feel very blessed to have, again, a mix of individuals. So that's great. And again, in the moments where I do feel alone and it's like, oh, I might be the oldest one on the call, or, you know, I'm a mom of teenagers and these moms have like, you know, toddlers. It's okay, because again, it distinguishes you. You naturally create a niche for yourself by being somebody who's in midlife or beyond, because that is not the norm. And your future clients are going to see that's not the norm. And it's also a really nice space where I don't have the same type of discrimination, because for better or for worse, an advanced age or being middle-aged is seen mostly as you come with a lot of wisdom and life experience, which is really true in my case. But even in the cases where they think I'm wise and I'm not, that's okay. I'll get up to speed. But it's nice not to be looked at like you're old news, you know, like you are seen more readily in the industry as like having value naturally. So yeah, I can't believe that so the program is 2 years, and I'm going to enter I just started my second bi-term of 8 weeks. And I just realized that even in March, like, so I wouldn't say downside, but one of the challenges of the program that I'm in is you have to seek out your own internship. So I actually need to start seeking out an internship already for my practicum and clinicals, because that's going to start in September. And I'm like, it's March, April, May, June, July, August. That's like 6 months. And I was like, I have plenty of time, but no, I guess I don't. I need to start my own outreach to get a placement. Yeah, so school's going really great. I have no regrets. It's definitely where my passion is. And then as far as my fiance, we've been living together for about 6 months now as well. And I feel like although we had a little bit of like adjusting, especially blending families, that each day that goes on, we become more and more comfortable with each other. And it's cheesy, but we grow deeper and deeper in love with each other. And really our challenges have been like one wanting to do a lot for the other, and the other wanting to do a lot for the, like, vice versa, and trying to determine like how much the other person will allow the help. Yeah, so that's probably been the biggest thing that we've struggled with, although it's coming from obviously a positive place. So, you know, these are topics I'll still continue to dive into. As far as my GLP-1 journey, I will have an update on how I'm doing in maintenance. I have found some solutions for the bladder issues that I've had, so I'll share that. And I've been in maintenance now for a few months, and I'm maintaining my weight within like 5 pounds of what my goal weight was. So that's been really great. Again, no regrets on going on a GLP-1. But I just wanted to say on that note too, that I decided early on, even though my GLP-1 weight loss videos have gotten a lot of views and attention, which is amazing. I'm so glad to be a part of that community. It's fantastic. And the great thing about that community is like everybody is so positive. On the whole, they're so positive and helpful and considerate and like really supportive. So I always will consider myself a part of that community. But what I decided early on is that I don't want my channel to be like the GLP-1 channel. I still will share information on that topic, but it's not going to be the only topic. It's going to be a part of the larger umbrella of topics within midlife and about finding our confidence, not being afraid to change, feeling good in our own skin, going against like what society tells us we should do. And again, it's a simple message, but just finding our joys. And that's what I want to talk about. I know, You know, again, people may be here for different reasons, and that's totally fine. I hope that I still bring topics to you that you find interesting, entertaining, or helpful along the way. And please feel free to comment on things you might want to see more of. But again, it's going to be midlife topics, dating, relationships, fashion, midlife changing and reinvention, trips. I want to take solo trips, feeling authentic on our own skin, going against what society has to say we should or shouldn't be doing, and just sharing that, and hopefully partnering with you guys on your journey, because there's been a lot of interesting things I found in midlife, a lot of aha moments, and so many things that are inspiring, joyful, and just amazing. Again, aging, they say aging is a gift. For me, I embrace it as even more of a gift. I love every year that goes by, and I learn more and more about myself and how I can bring joy and peace and love into my life. And I hope that's the same for you. So yeah, thanks for listening to my updates, and I will have plenty more videos soon for you. And thank you for being a part of my channel, my journey. And I invite you to find your joys along your journey. I'm sending so much love. Please support my channel by subscribing if you're able to or want to. If not, I'm happy you're here either way, and I'm wishing you a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.